It's time to go to Ursa, major pain in my ass. It's just the obvious thing to go for. This looks not new, but also horrifying. What am I dealing with here? Shoelacing. So you can go through the exact maximum number of times, or that many times, or you'll get trapped. Let's see, I'd want to grab the other one. So you and you. The problem is that it, if I grab, the problem is if I grab both, I was thinking about going around the back outside, but if I follow back through here, I could drop off the other one here, drop off the new one here, go through like this, pick them both up, drop them both off. Yeah. I think that's all I had to do. One point I was thinking about going to the back of the purple, then the back of the orange, drop off 2 of each, then pick up the last 2 separately, but I don't think that was physically possible. But doing the top, then the middle, then the bottom works just fine, I think. Here's where I find out I made a mistake, and this is all for naught. No, it was easy. Good to know. Good to know, because I was worried every time. Still 2. Where's my third car? Where's my third car, Summer? So much open space. What are they expecting me to do with all this open space? I feel pressured. Look at me incredibly inefficiently using my open space. Ah, yeah, I kind of fell apart there. That should be one solution. Probably gonna have to rewire the whole thing for the other solution, because I'm pretty sure it all fell apart. I think the whole ending part's gonna fall apart when I try to redo that. But it's one of those ones where there's so much open space that the solution just kind of happens on its own, right? The first time, at least. Got him. But now it's a silver star, and we don't settle for silver stars, especially since they lock off half the content of the game. Let's see if it's possible to just redraw the ending somehow, without having to start over, maybe? I do wonder if I should try to just alternate, and if that would help in any way. Drop those 2 off. Now I'm just gonna be trapped. I mean, if I do make a system where I have to go out through the back, then it's impossible for me to grab those, then drop them back off there, because I'm trying to go up here. Maybe I should start by drawing the exit. This is cut off. This is just a shitty dead end where you can't do anything. I basically have to go by these 2 houses. And then back up to people. Or something a little more compact than that. But it basically has to be something like that. I have to be able to pick 2 guys up, then drop them off. Yeah, it's not working out great. How would I get from dropping them off here to getting back up to the exit? This is where things get a little bit harder. This is where things get a little bit dumb. I was trying to pick out an alternate path, but I think it's just getting way worse. I was trying to see if I could sneakily make the ending be back here for the purple stuff, and maybe that would give myself more space, but really, I'm pretty sure that fold just made everything way worse. So maybe I can make it a little more compact if I made this happen over here. Because that picks up those two, which gives me a little bit more space to work with. Then pick up these two to drop off in the back. That gives me like a back and forth amount of space, which isn't amazing. It's not amazing. What am I gonna do with you? It's agony that you can't go in like this into the exit. That's just a empty, it's just a useless chunk of map. It just doesn't do anything. So that means I can't cut across like this to grab these two guys, because then there's no exit. Because I was thinking that might be useful in some way. Probably won't be anyway. Yeah, the moment I try to get two of these, I'm going to be blocking them off, because I can't use this back route, because it just points to the other exit. This is not easy. I think I do need to kind of... Let's start over. And I'll go with drawing some semblance of an exit if I can. An ending, I mean. Just to try to figure out how to even get the oranges. Which is hard. I'm already trapped in a spot where I'd have to go all the way around the back, which is impossible because there's going to be rails there. But you have to reach these boxes first, then these guys, and this ship's in the way, and the infrastructure's crumbling because of all the budget cuts, and nobody's ever taken care of these things anymore. And so it's all down to me, and that's just not fair. What are you supposed to do here? I'm genuinely like, what the hell? How do you go about tagging two of these, then two aliens, then two of the boxes again, then two aliens? And I don't think this is a zigzag level. I don't think this is one of those levels where you alternate between the two, because they're so packed together. Like, where would those rails even be going? This isn't a black hole level. There's no funny, crazy loops to go through. How can I be more efficient about this part? Like, I'm already up against the purples. Which has two problems. One being that if you go near a purple, then that means you're going to have a purple in the car at that point. Or maybe not, because you'd be hopefully have them delivered by then. What if I try to deliver the oranges first? And like, this is my planned exit at the end. But maybe you do oranges first, then purples? We'll see. Because the purples can kind of be turned in from the back. Which might give you some more space to work with. No. The problem is that this still brings up the problem where you It's like the boundaries of a map. When I talk about once you hit the wall, you can't turn back because you're cutting it off forever. If you turn in these guys, then now you're just trapped in this internal thing, even if you can deliver everyone. And if you do these ones on the end, then you can't go back out to get the ones on the outside of the bubble. Wow, is one of these directions way harder than the other direction? Unless I'm just, like, blanking or something. Like... It's unusual for me to not be able to draw half a solution. Where I'm literally just trying to draw the ending part, like just the orange in a vacuum in a giant open area. You'd think that that'd be the easy part. Do I have to zigzag? One house, one orange, two houses. Two orange. This is not gonna work. That it might be one of those really weird moments where for some reason doing micro trips works better, but that doesn't really make sense either because that's just going to massively inflate the rail usage. No, that's not working at all. There might be a clue in the fact that the left side of the screen is 3 wide, which means 1 round trip and 1 time through. Am I supposed to go all the way around? Like all the way around? That might be workable. That might be, yeah. Sure, at that point you definitely need to do purples next before you go back for the rest of the oranges. Is that yes? There we go. Sometimes it really is just another clue in the environment that puts it away. They don't expect you to come back there for a while if that's a 7. That difficulty gap between the 2 solutions seems rather intentional. What is happening here? Oh. Thanks, Satan. Wow. Just how? They put the aliens next to each other for opposite colors, but put the houses next to each other for the same color. And I still have 2 cars. That means that if you do the efficient thing of picking up, of grabbing both at once, you'd have to somehow go back and forth or something? This is just a nightmare. I'm inclined to think you're somehow supposed to start with that for some reason, just because of the fact that they give you a gap in the middle, which means that they won't get on, they'll bounce off each other, and that's... whenever that's available, it's often in the solution. For one reason or another. I can grab two purples that way. Then how do I hand them in? This would hand in 2 purples. I'd then have 1 orange in the car. I can pick up the other purple. But I can't drop it off because these purples would hop in these 2 spots, not the one at the end. What do you want from me here? This one has to look like absolute spaghetti when it's over. Like, this one has to be chaos. But if I make a gambit for the oranges... That's all 3 oranges delivered, and then I have 2 purples in the car. Ah. It seemed alright, but I can't make a round trip for the last one. It's gonna have, like, absolutely everything except for that 1 purple. I don't see how it fixed that with that layout. And as far as I can tell, the level's perfectly symmetrical, so no solution that I do for the top half or bottom half. Like, I can't flip it over and get a slightly different outcome. The relationship between purples and oranges is identical on every side. I think I see one way I can fix this. At the beginning, if I pick up this orange, that does change everything kind of, doesn't it? I don't know. Let's see. Because this part also, this little wrinkle doesn't become necessary anymore. So I can drop off this purple right off the bat, directly into here, without doing what I did last time where I did the whole round trip. Then I can go on and pick up my oranges. So I have 2 oranges. They get delivered here. Then orange gets in first and delivered, and then you would hop in. Or there's already a vacancy for you, I'm not sure. But I think this works. Oh. The new route makes me go past the orange houses in the wrong order. So we never visit the last one. Not the right time, anyway. There's always another wrinkle. Yep. Yep, because I rerouted in that order, we weren't able to cut through the center like we did before. Because I got you at the beginning, which cuts off this path, which means we have to go past these houses in a bad order, and everything goes to shit. Straight to shit. Ah, that might be a fatal mistake. That might be it for that plan. Is there a way to fix that? Is it any help to go around the outside, for example, during the pickup? I don't think... That doesn't open up space for me to go back, because it's the last house. There's not a lot of fixes for that problem. I am thinking though, what if so we do need to pick up that guy and leave at the end. What if I just didn't do that loop at all, just grabbed this guy, dropped him off, went for both of the oranges, dropped both of them off, got the purple, and the other purple. That might have fixed it. No. Nope, got some wires crossed there. In my head, I was going to drop this guy off here first, but that got in the way of the exit route, and I fixed that, but it didn't take into account how that undoes the entire point of that change in the solution. Oh well. Let's start over and try something else. Like dropping off these two purples. Then grabbing these two oranges and dropping off these two oranges. And then having the exact same problem where they grabbed them in the wrong order and we're doomed. Yay! Not to mention all the zigzagging has cut off the other purple from being accessible at all. You dumb? You dumb? Also, this orange would have jumped in already. Nothing about that solution worked. I was going so fast, which made it feel clean and everything, because I was like, oh man, this is all working perfectly, because I'm not actually paying that much attention to what I'm doing. Yeah! The number of things that have almost worked. But almost doesn't cut it in this scenario. I'll just zigzag back and forth like a lunatic. Yeah, I'll never run out of space going back and forth zigzag. I just want to get the starting part out of my way. Like, that's clean and compact. It doesn't go past the boundary of the boxes. Get rid of both of the starting guys. It's probably enough for a starter. Orange goes there, purple goes there. Maybe the other way around. Kind of want to try to grab the oranges here. That should deliver the other two, or then purple. Is that good? I don't think I lost count. A few unexpected jump-in points that startled me a little bit and made me worried, but no, we're fine. Yeah. Only felt a little bit like a madman there. I'm wondering if I'm having a bad day or if these are just slightly obscure things. I mean, it's this late in the game, it's probably supposed to be kind of hard, but it still has the same thing from the beginning of the game where the solutions look so easy when I do them that I'm like, was something wrong with me? Was that was making me miss that? Is that why I'm, like, am I the dumb in this case? I think it's a trap in this one to grab both of them. There's such an opening here to come back down and grab the other one that I think you just want to just grab one. Then these guys. Ah, shit. That's not gonna work. Unless I go this way? Do you have to zigzag like crazy the whole time? That might be the case. Grab the other orange guy, turn him in. This one's offset. Let's start by solving this one backwards. Purple house, purple guy. Purple house, purple guy. Orange house, orange guy. That's the problem. Ah. I'm all off center on my mouse. Somehow. Purple house, purple guy guy? It's a weird way to put that. In this case, doing the little loop doesn't help at all. It's the same amount of space used, ultimately. Yeah, doubling up is not more efficient here. House, guy, guy. Guy, guy. House. Well then, yeah, we'd have to do the purple first at that point. House, guy, guy. House. Can't get both the guys. House, guy does seem like the way to go. House, guy, and that's where it falls apart. I don't know why I wanted to do that. House, guy, but I can't get back to that house and that guy. Like, I can't grab this guy, then that, then get back to that. This one's more of a space management thing. It's not not entirely the number of trips, it's somewhat just like the sheer number of squares used by the trips. I should get rid of my dumb wrinkles and just try to see if there's a efficiency spot I can use. Maybe this wrinkle does help? No, it only would work if this would... I'm thinking of it backwards, because it doesn't let you pick this guy up early or anything. These guys are both being picked up as it goes through here. So the wrinkle is just a wrinkle. But what about later? Pick up that guy, then drop him off there. That means I could... not get you, which means I could get this guy to drop off here. Or not. Pick him up here, then you. There we go. Is that what I needed? I may have lost count, because that was a lot of, like, non-linear rewrites happening in the structure. Oh, I picked up the orange all the way back there. Oh, it works anyway? That wasn't the plan, but I think it worked. I was wrong about when it was gonna pick up the orange dude completely. Whoops. Oh yeah, oh my god, it's a lot of levels. Orion. Hi. Further pointing towards the idea that this is the last zone over here.